What's up, guys? My name's Kenny, and I hope you're all feeling good today. In this video, we have a Sudoku puzzle with only 3 digits given. Now, there is a special set of rules that will allow us to fill this in using some problem solving. So I'm going to go ahead and give this an attempt here. First, I'll read the rules, and then if you guys would like to try this yourself, there is going to be a link in the description. And of course, a reminder that I have to always shout out Cracking the Cryptic. All of these puzzles that I choose to play on my channel, at least most of them, are ones that I find straight from the Cracking the Cryptic channel. They are Sudoku experts. I am not. So if you would like to watch them play, in this case, it would be Simon doing this one. If you guys want to watch Simon from Cracking the Cryptic solve this one, I will put the link to his video down below as well. With that being said, let me go ahead and read the rules, and then after that, I will go ahead and get started. So the rules of this one are: the sum of 2 orthogonal neighbors is at most 13. For example, no domino in the grid can sum to more than 13. So it can't be more than 13. So 13 is the maximum. So for example, this 9, its orthogonal neighbors can be at most 4, because 9 plus 4 is 13. Can't be more than 4. Anything 5 is not possible in any of those. Okay, the next set of rules, or I think the only second rule here, is that there is a point symmetric rule. What does that mean? The sum of 2 point symmetric cells is always 10. So what does point symmetric mean? Point symmetric cells are pairs that are mirror images of each other across the exact center of the 9x9 grid, the middle of the central 3x3 box. So everything is rotated 180 degrees around this central point, and it maps a cell directly onto its symmetric partner. So for example, row 7, column 1, this one, if you rotate this thing 180 degrees, you would get its counterpart at row 3, column 9. So like this one would be here, this one would be here, this one would be here, and so on. So that's how we do the what is it called? No, so just point symmetric. I thought it was asymmetric, but just point symmetric cells. So the sum of them is always 10. Okay. So with that being said, I think that's all the rules for this. So basically, I think that even though we're only given 3 numbers here, I think that we will be able to get more digits as well. Now, here we go, guys. I will now reset my timer and get started. If you guys would like to try this yourself, make sure you guys click that link in the description. All right, let's go. All right, so since we already have these digits in here, I believe that we can go ahead and just, we can add them up. So there's a, since they always equal 10, so this 9 should have a counterpart over here, which should be the 1. This 6 should have its counterpart right here, so that equals 10, so that's a 4. This 6 should be right here, and that should be a 4. So I think that that is what we can do at the beginning here. Now, another thing that I'm also realizing, at least I don't know if this is true. I'm thinking that the center digit might have to be a 5. I think that just might be how this works, because like everything else adds up to 10, 9 and 1, 2 and 8, 3 and 7, 4 and 6. Then you have the 5s, which is an odd number of them. Yeah, I think that the center digit has to be a 5. I'm going to put in a 5 there. If I'm wrong about that, I'm wrong about that. So the other rule is, okay, that these ones are from 1 to 4 as possibilities. This one can't be a 4. So higher numbers are going to be more limiting. Like this 9 can only have up to 4. 6s can have up to 7. Okay. up to 7. So these two are 1, 2, 3, and 7 because we already have 4, 5, and 6 in here in this box. This one can't be a 1. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this is going to get funky because... Oh, okay. So if we rotate this... So since we know this is 2, 3, 7, we know that the thing that is rotated 180 degrees from it is going to be the opposite of this, that add up to 10. This is really fun. I like this. This seems relatively easy to do. But I don't know how hard it's going to be. It could be harder. I think this is doable for me. So this is going to be 8, 7, 3 here. Right? So then this one is going to be across here, which is 9, 8, 9, 3, 7. Wait. 3, 7, 8, 9. I just have to look at the ones I have in here and just add a 9 to it. I think. Yeah. Now, that doesn't really do a whole lot for me. Oh, well, it kind of does, actually. Because what this means now is that one of these has a 1 in it. One of these has a 9 in it. Oh, this is going to be very mirrored. This entire puzzle is going to be very mirrored. Huh. I'm trying to think of like where to go from here. I wonder if there is something, some trick I'm overlooking that I don't know. I don't know. This feels... I wonder how advanced of a tactic I need right now to move forward. Or if it should just be very straightforward. Now, obviously this is where we got to put on our thinking cap here and start trying to figure this out. So... Now, is it the 9 here? I feel like it's not the 9. I don't know, though. We have 2 6s. What's the significance of having 2 6s? Is there anything weird, like, because the 6s are in... One of the 6s in this box, for example, it can't be in these ones, so it's going to be in one of these ones. If we rotate that... No, because that would... Then we're talking about a 4. Okay, no. It's gonna... okay, it already works out. So a 6 is in one of these, a 4 is in one of these, but that makes sense. Because we have these 4s here. So yeah, once you get one of the numbers... So we only have to solve half the puzzle. And the other half will just be the mirror of it. Is that what we're doing? Okay. I mean, so like these ones unfortunately can be all the way up to 7. 1 to 7. I don't think that that's very helpful. The 4... Oh, right. The 4, what can go... No, that works. No, because like, okay, I already did the math on these ones for the 6, and I thought, oh, you take the mirror of it, and then you do the same, you add it, but no, that actually just automatically works out. Like, I don't have to redo the math here with the 4. I already did it with the 6 for these numbers. So, like, yeah, these are automatically working with the 4. Like, it doesn't conflict with the 13 thing. I don't know. Is there anything... What am I overlooking here? What is going on? I don't see any obvious place to go from here. So is there gonna be some crazy trick here with some really difficult mathematics, which is like, okay, because the orthogonal things, they can't add up to more than 13. So that means that like all of the nines, none of the nines can be next to a 8 or 7 or 6 or 5. So nines have to be pretty separated from everything. Which again, we have the 9 in one of these two. One in one of these two, which again, that automatically works out with the mirroring. Does the 9 work out? Oh, I see. With the 5 here? Okay, yeah. I think we needed the 5 here. Yeah, anybody who didn't put the 5 in the middle probably can't move on from here. You have to get the 5. Because this 5 here means that this can't be the 9. The 9 works out with the 4, but the 9 doesn't work out with the 5. Because 9 plus 5 is 14. That's too much. So this is not possible to be the 9. Which means that this is the 9, and then this is the 1. Okay, I was wondering what I was overlooking right there. And that is it. Okay. Okay, so with that being said, this can no longer be the 1. So this 9 is down here. So we could technically fill in all of these counterparts here. So this is a 7 or an 8. This is a 6, 7, 8, 9. This is also a 6, 7, 8, 9. Which is crazy because we have these 3. We can just put them down here. It's just insane that works. Okay. We do need a 9 in one of these. Oh, the 9 can't go next to the 7 or 8. So the 9 is in one of these. This could be the 2 here, and that would work. 2 or 3, and that works with the 9. Oh, wait. Neither of these can be the 7 or 8. Oh, this can't be the 7 or 8. This is just the 3. This is the 7. Right, because now that we have the 9 there, we can use the orthogonal trick to do this. And then, so now this is the 2, and this is the... Okay, that's a lot easier than I thought. Okay, so the center box is done first, which makes a lot of sense that you could get the center box pretty easily. Okay. Now, this can't be the 3. This can't be the 7. We had a 2 and 8 here. Okay. So, does that mean that the middle digits are most likely... Okay, so a 9 can be next to a... No, there can definitely be 9s in the middle. And then just the 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. Right, so there could be a 9 here and 1, 2, 3, 4 around it. Okay. I was wondering if maybe the high digits could not be in the middle, but... You know, I never really thought about a Sudoku puzzle. Is there always going to be one of each digit in the middle? No, probably not, right? I never thought about that, actually. No, you can definitely have... No, you can definitely make it work without that. Yeah, no. There might be some interesting fact about that, though. The middle digits. I was just wondering if maybe one of them had to be a 9 in the middle somewhere here. But I don't think so. Okay, so this is a 7 or an 8. So this one right here can be at most 8 is 1 to 5. But 7 is a 6. But this can't be a 6 because there's already a 6 here. And we already have a 1 and a 2. So this is a 3, 4, or a 5? Right? 3, 4, 5. So this one right here is going to be a 7, 6, 5. Right. 5, 6, 7. Okay. I was going to say we have a 9 right here. These have to be 1, 2, 3, 4 around it. But these could be 3s, 2 3s, and these could be 2 2s. Because they're not in the same box. So these are still limited to 1, 2, 3, 4. This one can't be 1, 2. And this one can't be 3, 4. Now, I gotta make sure I just rotate them correctly. So this one would be over here. So this is gonna be 8, 9 then. And then this one's over here. This one's gonna be 6, 8. Oh wait, no, I did this wrong. I was supposed to take out the 2. Hold on. Hold on, let me redo this. It's not 1, 2, it's 3, 4. Yeah, no. Okay. So this would be 6, 7. Okay. Almost completely messed up there. We have a lot of pencil markings in here. I'm definitely curious of how I'm going to actually figure this out, though. So, like, what can be next to the 4? Maximum 8. No, maximum 9. Right. Yeah, no, 4. Anything up to 4 can be anything. 5 is when things start getting reduced. I mean, maybe it's one of these 2 columns. I mean, we already have a lot of this column marked. 1, 2. We almost do we have a quadruple? Are we gonna get a quadruple in here? In this box? Well, okay, since I marked the 9 in here. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that I just realized. Hold on. Because I had the 9, I said the 9 can only go here or here. Why can the 9 only go here or here? Because this is a big number, so the 9 can't go here. Also, now I just put the 6, 7 in here, so this one can't be the 9. So now we know that this one is the 9. But you know what's interesting? Before we put the numbers in, the 9 being here means the 1 has to be up here somewhere, right? I mean, I don't need to put them in right now because I'm gonna put it in down here anyway. But like, theoretically, you could put a 1 right here as well. Before I had this, so it's the big numbers in the puzzle that you have to eliminate from orthogonally, you know, because of the neighboring numbers are at most 13. The big numbers are going to conflict with, they can't be next to other big numbers. So we're really just looking at the big numbers quite a bit here. Because like if we just look at the little number side of things on this mirror, so it's like you have a big number mirror and a little number mirror. If we look at the little numbers here, the 1 can easily go next to the 2 or the 3 here. There's no conflict here. But if you look at the mirror image of it down here with the 9s, all of a sudden you got 2 big numbers next to each other. You can't do that. So we're gonna end up putting this one can't be the 9 because then it'll be next to a 6 or a 7. Well, or this. Oh, okay, just looked at this 7 here. I didn't have to use this at all. Okay, but so now this is a 9, And this is a 1. Okay. That can't be a 9. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what to do with that. Okay, but it definitely shifts my focus now to thinking about where the big numbers go. Okay. So these ones can only be 2, 3, 4. This one can't be a 4. All of a sudden, this is a 2, 3 pair in here. I don't know how important that is. 2, 3, 4. This can't be a 3. So this is 2, 4. Now, if we put in our, like, this is a 6, 8. That doesn't conflict with anything. The 2, 3 goes up here. I also got to make sure I don't... Okay, my first thought was that this 2, 3 is mirrored here at the 9, but that's not correct. I got to not just mirror over the middle like that. So this is going to be 7, 8 here. Which, again, now we have a 7, 8 pair, which makes sense if we already have the... Right, it's a mirror. Okay. But once we get a little number like this, we can... We got to start focusing on the big numbers for, like, conflicts with the 13 stuff. So 2, 4... So this one, because we have a 2, 3 pair, this is going to be 5, 6, 7, but it can't be a 6. So it's going to be 5, 7. Okay. Interesting. Now, is this 7? Because this 7's a big number here. This could be a 6. Actually, a 6 has to be in one of these two. Okay, because the 6 can't go in any of these ones. Or this one now. So, what is the 4 is on the mirror of this? Right. So the 4 is also right here. 4 is not a limiting number, though. 6 is a limiting number. Okay. 6 can go next to 7. 6 plus 7 is 13. Two, 4, 6, 8 in this column. Where can the 8 go? 8 can easily go right here. No, okay, 8 can't go. Oh, okay, 8 can't go right here. Oh. Oh, wait a minute. So the 8 has to go up here, which means the 2 has to go in one of these two, which means this one can't be the 2. Wait, am I doing that right? Yeah. So this has to be a 3 here all of a sudden, which makes this a 7 over here, which means this can't be a 7. This is now an 8. Which means that this is the 2 right here, which means what? Doesn't mean a whole lot. Okay. Okay. So this is 3, 4, 5, but this is just 3, 5, which we could have gotten because of this. This is the mirror of that. Oh, this is interesting. So we got 2 of the big numbers in here. Now, maybe with this 8, now that we have this, so this can be at most 5. It can't be a 6, which we couldn't be anyway. But yeah, I mean, I'm not really going to type in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in this box because that's... Well, maybe I should put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the box, because then if I take the... What number would that be? That would be over here. The mirror image would be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 over here. And I don't know, maybe that conflicts with something at some point. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, maybe I should be doing that. Even though that's 5 digits in a middle marking. Okay. So yeah, there's no more conflicts with any of these, I don't think. Like this 9 is like this is not a conflict here. Hold on, let me just check my pencil markings. Okay, this can no longer be a 3 here. Since this can no longer be a 3, this can no longer be a... Oh, we already knew that. Yeah, no. So 5, 6, 6, 7, 5, 7. Okay. There's no issue here. If this was an 8, this would be a 5. Wait, no. Oh, wait, this can't... Oh. This being a 6, 8 here, this one can't be an 8. If this is an 8, that makes this a 6. Which is 14. That's a weird thing. So, I've never... Hold on a minute. So, it's like... The 8 has 2... Oh, okay. Oh, my God. The 8 has 2 spots it can go. You put it in one spot. Its replacement of where it would have been is then determined. That's a weird thing to think about. Hold on. It's almost like it's like referring to itself almost, but it's not really. Like this location. Like if this was a 6, that would put an 8 here is one way to think about it. But that wouldn't be possible. You put an 8 here. Yeah, okay. So point being, this one can't be an 8. So this one has to be an 8. Which now means that this is a 2. Okay, this one can't be a 2 anymore. So 3, 4, 5, 6 are up here. And 4, 5, 6, 7 are down here. Oh yeah, this one can't be a 2 now. This one can't be an 8 anymore. Very interesting. I like where this is going. I definitely think I can do this one. It might take me a second to finish it, but we are somehow expanding off of this central box. Okay. So how do we do this? So wait, what 2 digits are right here? What can this be? This is going to be 6 and 4? How would I figure that one out? Oh, this one just can't be a 6 for the same reason. Oh, that's crazy. Okay. 4. So now this is a 6. So now this is a 7. This is a 5. This is a 4. That's crazy. Okay, this is a 3. This is going to be a... Well, it's going to be a... Yeah, this is a 6. We just got to make sure the mirrors are correct. So, yeah, those are correct. Those are correct. Those are correct. Those are... Yeah, no, this is all correct now. Yeah, 6 and 7 is max 13. What an amazing puzzle. This is exactly the kind of puzzle that I was in the mood to solve right now. Because, like, there's so many different... These are my favorite ones. Like, the ones that have, like, only a few given digits and, like, some rule set like this that make you just sort of build off of it, that's fun. I have a problem when we start getting to like German whisper lines and like other kinds of lines and stuff. German whisper lines are fine. I'm getting better at those, but there's other kinds of lines, like what are they called? Modular lines or something, or there's another one I think. There's lines that are like everything has to alternate, like 147, 258, 369, and then there's like alternate like low digit, medium digit, high digits. Those ones I tend to have a problem with. In more complex math, I have a problem with. But this is exactly the kind of puzzle that's like my favorite to do. Okay. Yeah, so these were 2 3s here. Right. Anything narrowed down. Yeah, this one can't be a 5 anymore. Okay, so this is a higher digit with 6, 7, 9. So with 6, that means these can be at most 7. Doesn't really matter. They can be any low digit. Well, this one can't be any low digit. This one can't be a 3, 4. So this one can be a 1, 2, 5, 7 here. Why can this be a 1, 2, 5, 7? Right, because this is at least a 6. Well, actually, or you could just say this one's a 6. Yeah, okay. That makes a lot more sense. This one's a 6 right here. So this one's a 1, 2, 5, or 7 because it can't be a 3, 4. Okay, so then we take the mirror of that, which would be right here. And we can say this one, well, this one's next to a 4, so this one doesn't matter. This can be all of the opposite of this. So 8, 9, and then 8, 9, 5, 3. I forgot what I was adding up to there, but we're adding up to 10. Okay. Then a 7 here, maybe. Do we have to think about the fact that this can be at maximum a 6, which it can't be a 6. So this can be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8, 9 here. Yeah, it can be a 5 if this is an 8. Okay. So that is next to this 3 here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm just putting it all in because I think it'll help me eventually. Can't do any like Sudoku here, can we? Like a 6 goes in one of these. 4 goes in one of these. I don't think so. I don't think we can do that yet. I wonder if the 6 and the 4 are going to come into play here, though. So what am I going to try to do here? This 8 next to this 8 can be up to a 5, which we already have a 5 here. Well, I guess it's next to this 9 as well, or yeah. So it's 1, 3, 4 here. And that would be put over here, which would be a 9, 6, 7, 9, 7, 6. Yeah. Gonna have a lot of pencil markings in here in the center. I don't know how that's gonna matter, what that's gonna do. Okay, so we started with a single box in the center, and then we expanded off in this direction. I wonder if we're gonna have to start expanding off in this way. I don't know how we would do that, but like these might have to come into play now. Do they? Like, where can the 6 be in this box? The 6 can only be in one of these ones. Does that matter? No, there's no conflict there. I'm not going to put that in. But, I mean, I'm just trying to think how the 6 could affect anything. I mean, the 6 means that there can't be a 6, like, in any of these 3. I mean, next to the 5 is up to an 8, right? But we have a 6 and an 8 in here. So we can go 7. Oh, this could be like 1, 2. Wait. There's a 5, 2, 8 here and a 2, 5, 8 here. Is that important? Is the 2, 5, 8s important? 2, 5, 8, 2, 5, 8, 2, 5, 8. These are not the same. Okay, there's not... But maybe because this is... Okay. Maybe because we're going vertically here. Maybe that means that this 3, 5, 7... Well, couldn't it be here? Is there a reason why the 3, 5, 7 would have to be like roped right here in the middle? Like this one was in the middle, but I don't see why that has to be in the middle. Like, couldn't this be like here or something? Or well, we know it can't be here. I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe there is some weird reason why this 3, 5, 7 would be roped. But I don't know if that would qualify as roping. Because it's just a single... I mean, I guess it makes sense. Or no, it would make sense that... No. Is this just a coincidence? Yeah, this is just a coincidence. No. This is not important. This is just a coincidence that the 2 and the 8 were next to each other, and 2 plus 8 is 10. And then it just so happens to be a 5 in there. Or if we add these all up, is it going to add up to 15? No, this is 17. This is 14. Or 13, whatever. No, I don't think that's important. I don't think there's any weird tricks there. Okay, we'll find out at the end. We'll look over the puzzle a little bit to see if there's any like weird mathy stuff. Probably not. I'm probably not smart enough to figure it out. So this is a 1 or 2. Okay, if this was a 9, these would have to be 1, 2, 3, 4. This one can't be a 4, so this would be a 1, 2, 3. Yeah, no, that's not helpful. The fact that none of these can be a 4, we already know that these two are not a 4. These two can't be a 4, so there's a 4 in one of these two? Oh, can we just take the mirror of that and see if that can help me? So the mirror of this would be here and here. Yeah, no, I already have this one marked with a 4, so this one could easily be a 6. Yeah, there's no conflict there, right? But what I should look at is that if this is where the 4 and the 4 could go, see, if I would have said, okay, well, can the 6 be here or here? I don't know. Maybe because I already have it marked, there might not be a conflict. It's kind of a complicated. Is there a mathy thing we can do actually with the mirroring? Like, are these always going to equal the same thing? 9 plus 3 is 12, plus 8 is 20. Are these always going to equal 20? 13 plus... I think they are always going to equal 20. Oh, yeah, okay. That's a little mathy thing. So, like... Well, that would make sense. Hold on. Wouldn't that make sense? No, that would always make sense. What am I... That's not even important. Oh god. Okay. I'm like getting distracted about actually solving the puzzle. I'm trying to think about certain features of the puzzle, and like I feel like that's not even important to solving it. Okay. Sorry guys. I don't know where to go from here. I'm stalling quite a bit because I'm trying to figure it out. I don't like all the pencil markings, but like I feel like I gotta do it on this puzzle. This is turning into a complete mess with pencil markings. So okay, now let me sit in silence and see if I can figure anything out from here, because I don't think I can. Oh, okay. You know what? I think it was important that I just did this, because now I'm looking at this box, and where can 9 go in here? The 9 can't go here, so this 9 has to go here. Holy crap, guys. That means that this is a 1. That means this one can't be a 9. This one can't be a 1. Oh my god. I mean, at least I got a digit in there. That is just insane. Okay, now none of these can be 5s. Which means none of these can be 5s. What does that do to this? That means there's a 5 here, and there's a 5 here. I mean, I guess I can mark that. It's 1, 2, 3 now. This is 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9 has no conflict here. Okay. Holy crap. I mean, at least I got a digit in here. Holy, oh my gosh. Okay, can I do that with like another digit in this box now? I should have known that like it would be these boxes that I should have been looking at, and I have not been looking at them. Okay. 8? 8 goes in one of these two? Maybe? Which means that what would this be up here? 2 goes in one of these two? Hold on. If 8 goes in one of these two, 2 goes in one of these two. That means an 8 goes up here as well. So there's an 8 and a 5 up here. Or not 8 and 5. Over here it's 5 and a 2. 8 and a 5 down here, 2 and a 5 down here. Because like this one is a 2. This one can be an 8. I mean, holy crap, man. So if the 5 goes down here, that means that this one can't be a 5 up here. Which means this one can't be a 5. I mean, that's something. I mean, I got a digit in here. With this 1 and this 9. So 1, 2, 3. 5 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 5 and 8 here. One, 3, 4, 7. Oh my god. Okay. But like, okay, now that we have these 9s in here. Okay, one of these is a 9. None of these are 9s. One of these are 9, so one of these are a 1. Okay. Oh. I mean, I don't know. This being a 7, 8, 9, does that limit this at all? It means that this could be a maximum of 6, which again is not that incredible. But I mean, you could say, okay, it can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then it means it can't be a 3 or 4. So it's just a 1, 2, 5, 6. Now this is a 9, obviously that changes, but I mean, we did have the one thing up here where like it was a 6, 4, and then that was a complicated thing. I wonder if there's any other weirdness like that. Probably not. Oh wait, this can't be a 7 now because we have a 9 in here. Okay, that's the kind of thing I gotta look for. Okay, so this can't be a 7 now. So over here, this can't be a 3. This can't be a 3. Now this is a 6, 7, 9, so maximum 7 for these ones, which is not that crazy. All right, so what do we got? We got 5, 8 here. We got 2, 5 here. We have an 8 down here. Now, like, okay, if the 8 goes here, then this one can't be a 7. If the 8 goes here, this can't be a 7. Yeah, if the 8 goes here, then the 7 goes here. Wait. If the 8 goes here... Yeah, if the 8 goes here, the 7 goes here. But what does that matter? Wait, okay. If the 8 goes here, the 7 goes here, and the 5 goes here. And then this is 1, 2, 3, 4 up here. That's if the 8 goes here. Then this would be a 9. Okay, if the 8 goes here, the 7 does not go here. If the 8 goes here, the 7 would go... Oh no, if the 8 goes here, the 7 goes here. Oh, okay, that's actually interesting. Hold on. If the 8 goes here, the 7 goes here. If the 8 goes here, the 7 goes here. Because wherever we put the 8, it takes away a place for the 7. So this one right here can't be a 7. Okay, and where's that? That's up here? So this one can't be a 3. I mean, that doesn't feel like it helps me. Unless it does, unless it gets me a 3 over here. No, I mean, like a 3 can still go here or here. So what are we saying? We're saying that the 7 goes here or here, which means that the 3 goes here or here. Yeah, no, that's totally fine. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how that helps me. Maybe we can do the same thing up here. We do have the 9 over here. So, like, if this is a 9, this can't be a 6 or a 7, which we know, and this can't be an 8. That's fine. If this is a 9, this can't be an 8. If this is a 9, then this has to be 1, 2, 3, 4. If this is a 9, this has to be 1, 2, 3 here. Because there's a 4 up here. Does that matter? 8, 5, and 13 is fine. 8, 5. Yeah, 8, 5 can go next to each other. The 8 can't go next to the 9, though. That's totally fine. Oh, hold on. If a 9 goes here... Wait. If a 9 goes here, then this one can't be an 8 or a 5. This would have to be a 1, 2, or 3. I mean, that's totally fine, though. We knew that was going to happen. Because we know that the 5 digits here are 1, 2, 3, 5, and 8. Okay. So 9... guys, this is so complicated. Why did this one look so easy at the start, and now I'm like... now I'm over an hour into this, and I have no idea what to do. One of these is a 9. Can I figure anything out from this? 9... If a 9 goes here, then this is not 6 or 7. This would be 2 or 4. Now, that is... I mean, I guess that's interesting to some extent. Right, because the 5 goes up here. So, wherever the 9 goes, it's going to have a 1, 2, or 3 above it. And this is a 1, 3, 4. And below it, if it goes here, for example... It can't be 6 or 7. So this is gonna be 3 numbers out of 1, 2, and 4. And then the other one would have to go... Oh, yeah. Well, okay. I guess if the 9 goes here, this would have to be 1, 2, and 4 around it. So is that possible? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 5, 6, 7, 8 on the outside. So the 7 would go to one of these two. The 8 would go in one of these two to 5. So it'd be 7, 6, 5, and 8. Which I don't see a conflict there at all. Okay. If the 9 goes here. The 9 goes here. Well, if the 9 goes here, is that going to conflict at all with... It shouldn't. Because if the 9 goes here, like I said, the 7 would go down here. If the 9 goes here, there would be a 6 and 7 down here. Which would mean that... the 7 could not go here, which means the 7 would go here. Okay, I forgot. I should probably mark these as being like the only 2 spots for 7s and 3s. So like, if it's 6, 7 down here, then the 7 would go here. Okay, if it's 6, 7 down here, the 6 is already in there. Okay, so if the 9 goes here, the 9 goes here, then this couldn't be the 7. Oh, but then the 7 couldn't go here either. Oh, this is kind of like the oh, this is kind of similar to the situation that we had up here with the 6 and the 8. Right, because we're debating about 2 high numbers. Right. Okay, I see. There's a 9. If there's a 9 here, then this one couldn't be a 7 either. So then the 7 would be limited to one of these two. So if the 9's here, the 7's limited to one of these two. If the 9's here, the 7's limited to one of these two. Either way, the 7 doesn't go here. Which means that the 7 has to go here. That's so crazy, man. That is insane. So that means that this is a 3. Oh, so if these are all 1, 2, 3, 4, then the 9 can literally go anywhere in there. I mean, not anywhere if we have another 9 somewhere, but still. Okay, so this one can't be the 8 now. So this one's the 8. So yeah, this one is the 2. That is exactly what we have. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. This 3 now means that this can't be a 3. Which means this one can't be a 7. So this is 6, 9. Nice. God, why is this one so hard? Okay, what do we do with this information? 1, 4. 2. 9, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, these could both be 2s. This be 3, 4. This doesn't have to be 1, 2, 3, 4 around here. 4, 8. So I still didn't figure this out though. I still don't know what this is. If this is a okay, if this is a 7, this is a 9, this is a 6. Oh, this is breaking my brain. Maybe this bottom row. 2, 4, 5. This could be a 2 or a 4 here. 5 can't go here though, right? So 2, can 2, 4 go in this box? Yeah, 2, 4 can go in this box. This one can't be a 4. So this is a 4, this is a 4, this is a 4. Oh, guys. Okay, I don't know. Right, this one can't be a 7 anymore. This one can't be a 3. Okay. One, 3, 4, 9. Wait, we have a 7 and an 8 here now. Right, I should be looking up here where they see. So this sees this one. And this one. So these two are no longer 3s. So that would be over here. These ones are not 3s. Well, we already could have done that with that 3. Yeah. So now a 3 goes in one of these spots. And a 7. Okay, maybe I should put a 7 in one of these spots because maybe that's important. Like if we put an 8 here or something. I don't know if I should be marking that or not, but I'm going to. Gosh, guys, I was actually hoping this video would be a lot shorter than this. But this is hard. This is a real puzzle. Okay, so one of these 3 is a 9. I don't see a problem with any of them. Oh, you know what? Okay, hold on a minute. No, I'm dumb. No. If this is a 9, it would take away a 9 from over here. So this would be 7, 8. It'd be 9, 7, 8. Wait, this can't be a 2 anymore. Hold on, that might be important. Oh, I already deleted it over here. Okay. Do we have any triple here or anything? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 5, 4, 5. Wait, is this not a 5 quintuple? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4. So we got 6, 9. So this one right here can't be a 5. Which means this can't be a 5. 1, 4, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4. So none of these can have 1, 2, 4 in it. Oh, this is actually... Man, that's actually kind of important, but like also it's not really doing anything for me. Man. Why is this so dang hard? Ugh. All right, guys, it's just been 88 minutes here. I can't keep sitting here for another hour doing this as much as I want to. This is a hard puzzle, and it's too hard. I am officially going to give up. I'm going to pause this. I'm going to go watch the Cracking the Cryptic video, and I'm going to go ahead and see what the heck Simon did in this one. So I will be right back, guys. Let me go watch this real quick. All right. Using what Simon figured out, I'm going to go ahead and take the next step here. I don't know if it's enough for me to figure this out. But, okay, there's an 8 here. What I didn't see was that this gets rid of this 8. And then I guess that means that down here, this is not a 2 here. This is 4, 6, 7. So theoretically, the 1 could still go here, right? The 1 is in one of the... Oh, wait. No, the 1 could go up here as well. No, the 1 is not. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything else. Anyway, 8 being here, where can the 8 go? Where can the 8 go in... The 8 can't go here, the 8 can't go here, the 8 can't go here. So the 8 goes in one of these two. Which means that the 8's in one of these, which I guess makes sense already. But... See, this still doesn't make a lot of sense. Okay, I think I can say for sure that this is a 2-5 here. Alright, I'm gonna go and get rid of the... Oops. No, I guess that's fine. Let me just put this 8 back in there. So this is a 2-5, and this is gonna be like... Like, could this be 7-8 here? I don't know if this can be 7... I think this could still be 7-8-9. But this is going to be one of the big numbers, I think. No, it's not true. That's not true. Because I was looking at this being a 9 earlier here. Because I said the 9 is in one of these three. And I thought... I thought that if the 9 was here... If the 9 was here, then this is 7-8 over here. If the 8 is here, this is 7-9 over here. So I just thought that this has to be a 7-8-9. But I suppose if this is a 7, this is an 8-9, this is a 2-5, this is an 8. Yeah, no, it could go 7-8, 7-8-9 here. But this would be a 1, this would be a 2, this would be a 5. Then where would the 6 go? The 6 would go here. Yeah, that can't work, actually. I don't think this could be a 7 here. Yeah, you know what? How about we eliminate that? Okay, let me just show you. If this is a 7 here, that means that this is an 8-9 here. This is a 2-5 in these two, right? If this is a 7 here, all of a sudden this can't be a 7 anymore. Oops. Okay, we're gonna have to do a lot of undoing here. All of a sudden, no, this one can't be a 7 here. This can't be a 6 here, because the moment that this is a 6... Oh, wait, has that been there the whole time? Hold on a minute. This can't be a 6. Oh my god, this can't be a 6 here. If this is a 6, that makes this a 9, and that can't work. Okay, hold on. This is not even what I saw from Cracking the Cryptic video. That can't be a 6, so this can't be a 4. It's not super helpful. So if this is a 9, this is a 3. put a 3 over here. This is a 9, this is a 3, this is not a 3. Okay, but if this is a 9, doesn't matter. This is a 1, 3, 4. This is just a 1, 3, 9 here. Okay. So if I go back up here, if this is a 7, this is a 1. If this was a 7, this could not be... Okay, if this was a 7, this could not be an 8, 9. So that would mean that the 8 would go up here, which means this could not be a 9. And if this couldn't be a 9, and this couldn't be a 9, because if a 7 and 8 are positioned here, neither of these can be a 9. So if a 7 goes here, the 8 has to go here, the 9 would have to go here. So that would mean that this is a 1. Now, with a 7, 8, 9 in these positions, where could the 6 go? 6 next to an 8 is impossible because 8 plus 6 is 14. Oh, a 6 could go here. No, a 6 can't go here. No, there would be no spot for the 6. Okay, so without a doubt, this is a 2, 5 here. And this is a 7, 8, 9. Okay, we can say... Now I can say that officially works. Okay. So with this being a 7, 8, 9... Actually, where is the 6 going? If a 6 goes here... Wait, the 6 might have to go here. Wait, a 6 can't go here, 6 can't go here. I mean, I suppose a 6 can go here. And 9, 8. Okay, yeah, no, the 6 might go either here or here. 6 here, 9, 8, 7. Yeah, no, that works. What do we have for this? We have 1, 6, 7, 9? Shoot. Okay, the only thing that I saw from Simon's video, Cracking the Cryptic, is that an 8 goes here or here. Which would mean an 8 goes here or here. 8 goes here or here. So this is a 2 here or here. And a 2 here or here. So this can't be a 2 or a 1. So this is 5, 3, 8. Or no, this is actually just 5, 8. This can't be a 3. Oh, this is 5, 8, 5, 8. So this is 1, 2, or 3. So this one now can't be a 9. So now this one is a 9. Oh my god, that's insane. Oh my god, that's insane. Okay. And now this one can't be a 7. So now this is 6, 7 here. Right? This can't be a 6 or a 7. So the 6, 7 has to go here. So this can no longer be a 4. This could still be a 4, right? Oops. No, this can't be a 4. Now this is a 4. Okay. Now it's all coming together. I meant to put a 4 there. Now this is a 4, this is a 1. So this is a 6. This is a 9. All of a sudden our 9 is over here. This is no longer a 9. Okay, so this is a 1 now. That makes this a 1. Oh my god. Oh my god, guys. Nine goes here or here. It goes here. This is now a 1. This is just... Now I needed a help. I needed a hint. I needed help from watching the Cracking the Cryptic video. But this is easily something I could have done myself. Like, I could have easily gotten this myself. Oh my god. I mean, I am solving this myself. The only thing I got from him was just like, oh, look at the 8 over here. And, like, the 8 can only go here or here. And that caused me to, like, look up there and like, figure it out. So now, neither of these are 7s. Neither of these are 3s. So one of these is a 3. Okay. Oh, but no, the 7 has to go here now because it can't be next to a 9. Okay. So now this is a 3. Take the mirror of it. 7, 8. Okay, this is a 7, 8 now. It's still fine being a 6 there. Okay. Okay, so now this is a 2, 4 actually. Oh, this can't be a 2. So this is a 4, and now this is a 2. Okay, so how would that work? This is a 6 here. This 2 would go in this corner. That's an 8. 8, 5. That's fine. Being a 5 there. Right, this one can't be a 1. Oh, this one can't be a 1 either. Oh, now this is a 2, 3 pair up here. So this can't be a 2. Okay. So this is a 5, 6. So we can get rid of the 3, 8 here. This is a 5, 6. Okay. Oh, 5, 6 means that this can't be a 6 over here, which means this is just an 8. And I forgot to fill that in already. Right. That's an 8. This is a 2. I could have done that a second ago. For sure. This is no longer a 2 or a 1. This is a 5, 6. So this is now a 7, 8. This is now a 2, 3, and it has to be... Oh, wait. We already have a 7. Okay, this is just an 8. Okay, this is just a 2. So now this is a 7. This is an 8. So this is now a 3. This is a... Wait, what am I looking at? What did I just fill in? Filled in this 2. Oh, no. 7 and 8 here. Right. This would be a 2. Okay. Oh, now this is a 5. Now this is a 2. This is an 8. After mirroring this. 8 can no longer be here. Okay, so this is a 3, 4. Oh my god. That finally I got this one. Okay. This 5 is seeing this 5 already. So this is a 6. This is a 5. This is a 5 here. That means that this is a 4. That 4 sees this, which means this is now a 3. This is a 4. So that means that this is a 6. This is a 7. Okay, this 6 now sees this. So now this is a 7. This is a... This we don't know yet. Oh, no, we do know. But from the 5. Okay, so this is a 6. So this is now a 3. This is a 4. And then our final 2 digits here... what do we need here? A 5. They're both 5s. Put them both in at the same time, and we're done. Oh my god, guys. It only took me an hour and 40 minutes. I swear, okay, once we got this huge thing here, it became a super ridiculously hard puzzle. And I spent forever just to get the few digits that I got down here. Which ones were they? It just took me forever to get any digits down here. And once I got these ones or whatever, I then like overlooked the 8, like seeing whatever it saw up here. Like so I had to go over to the Cracking the Cryptic video to get a hint from it. Oh my gosh, guys. What an insane puzzle. It started out so easy, it looks so fun, and then I really want to get to a point where like it does not take me 2 hours to do these every time. I'm probably going to edit out a bunch of this video. But, oh my god. Oh, we're done. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys I would really appreciate for this taking me over an hour for you guys to hit that like button on the video. Thank you guys so much. Next, I hope to do one of these on my own without using hints. I had to go to Cracking the Cryptic's video to like make I think, to be fair, the thing that I overlooked here, maybe I could have found it eventually. I don't know. I don't know if I would have found it. It took me forever. Looking at the whole situation down here with the 9s seemed like that took me forever to work that out. Like, it's just, this was not a very intuitive puzzle. I almost wish they put in, I was gonna say, I wish they put in a couple extra digits in here, but then it wouldn't be a digit, it wouldn't be a puzzle with only 3 digits in it. But the concept of it is so good, and I've never seen this before with like the mirroring. What is it called? Point symmetric. I would love to do another point symmetric one, but just have it be a little bit easier than this. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. Again, hit the like button. It would help out a lot. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you guys next time.